on my own. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames won't burn us.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing What If Deku was the god of destruction and creation, part 2. I know you guys may have wanted Godzilla. I know all of you who have been asking for Godzilla. You guys have literally screamed it in my ear to make it. I mean, not literally, like, you guys haven't showed up to my house and, like, screamed in my ear to make part 2. But you guys have been requesting it a lot. But rightfully, this What If was due a lot more than Godzilla, because it got way more of an uproar than Godzilla. This series has gotten 135 likes on part 1. And Godzilla got like 105, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even 101. Haven't checked. But rightfully, this one deserved a part 2 first. But I'm sure you guys can wait at least like one more day for me to make that one. So, don't worry. And, I guess I should come out publicly with this. For my 1,000 subscriber special, I will be doing... I have already told Discord members. Speaking of Discord, I will have a link in the description. Make sure you guys go join my Discord. I will be telling you guys, like, I will go first to Discord and tell you guys, like, if I'm going to live stream. You people on Discord will be the first to know about, and when I'm recording, they will also be the first people to know about that. And they will also be able to, if I can't decide between thumbnails, you guys will get to decide over on Discord. So, yeah, those are some pretty amazing perks. And you might even get to talk to me. Like, you know, normally if you just leave a comment, I may not see it. I mean, I know I'm constantly checking through comments, but I don't always respond. So if you guys want me to respond, then I would recommend you guys go over to Discord and join that. So yeah. My 1,000 subscriber special will be What If Deku had the power of What If. So basically, Deku will get every single power that I have ever given him in a What If. So he will have this What If's powers. He will have all the powers of the Infinity Stones. Just recently did that What If. And he will also have my first What If's powers. What if Deku had the Force? He will have every single What If power in his selection. So he'll literally have Iron Man's, like, he'll have a suit of Iron Man, and he'll also have, what's his name? The guy with, basically, it's like Doom, Dr. Doom, yes. He will have Dr. Doom's gauntlet. So he'll be freakishly OP. So, if you guys want to see that, time to get to the sponsor. If you guys want to see that video, and you enjoy this continuation, make sure you drop a like, and while you're at it, subscribe to get one step further to that pie in the face, and that 1,000 subscriber special. And while you're at it, United States of smash the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. So yeah, I think I have bibble-babbled enough. So, sorry, I just had to get a little sip of water. So where we last left off, Deku had just received the support he needed to really push himself. He already knows that he's a god. He knows that he could wipe this planet out with a simple, like, just 100% flick. I mean, not even that. His power literally stems from the universe. He gains power by the passing day. the joy of the people, the anger of the people, that is his power. When he hits 100%, he can either choose to combine his powers, which you guys can see right here. That's what he looks like when he combines his powers. Or he can choose one of the sides. One, he can destroy planets. He can destroy the entire universe. And two, he can create another universe. He can create planets. He can even create a new, human. He can literally be Anakin Skywalker's father, because he just, boop, you're alive now. Go be free. He's literally a god. But he just chooses not to accept his heritage. Yes, he knows God speaks to him. He knows that he's a god. He just, well, technically not a god. Only God is God, but you guys get what I'm talking about. He knows that he's can do whatever he's the strongest. But he just wants to be a hero. He wants to be like a normal person with normal strengths of a Quark. But he knows that Quarks weren't meant to be. So Deku decides to try and clean up the planet that he has created. Actually, no, God created the planet. He just created the universe and all the rest of the planets. So he decides to clean up what God had created. So he goes to the beach. I'm pretty sure it's Omaha Beach that he cleans up. I haven't watched the anime in a while. I've been waiting for the next season to come out. I haven't really watched any, so I'm just going to call it Omaha Beach. But no, this is not in France. This is in Japan. So I'm just going to call it Omaha Beach, right? So, yeah. Deku goes to that beach and just looks around. And a tear rolls down his face. The tear kind of blooms a small little flower as Deku wipes it off. He's so saddened at what has happened to the planet God had created. He's saddened. He can't help but let tears stroll down his face as little memories from how the beach, or what the beach looked like beforehand, and then how it became like this. Deku's eyes start to turn black, but he doesn't allow the anger to take over. As Deku uses his power to turn all the trash on the beach to dust. Pure dust. Then he lifts all the dust in the air and then turns it into seeds, palm tree seeds, as he spreads them all across the beach. And then the ones he couldn't fit on the beach, he sent them to other beaches. And then Deku just went on a cleaning spree. And he just cleans and cleans. Every beach in Japan he has cleaned up. He has placed new trees. And he's just been cleaning the entirety of Japan. So, one day, while he's cleaning up Japan, just turning all the trash on the streets to dust and then turning them into palm tree seeds and then, just putting them in spots where they can grow, All Might finds him. And he's asking what he's doing, and Deku says, "I'm cleaning up the filth that you humans have put on this once great planet." All Might says, Whoa there. Don't you think that's a little bit harsh? And what do you think you are, a god?" Deku is infuriated by this, but he knows that he mustn't let his anger control him, or else he would become worse than the devil himself. And he knows that he has the power to wreak mayhem. He knows he has the power to start Doomsday, Armageddon. He has the power to do that. But God is his ruler, so he decides not to do anything. He just says, oh, sorry, I just kind of let my anger kind of get at me, because, seeing all this trash on the streets, it can mess with a person. So, I'm just trying to do my part. And All Might says, shouldn't you be training for the UA entrance exam? It's almost a month away. Deku says, wait, have I been cleaning for that long? Man, probably should have gotten some sleep, but I don't really need sleep. So Deku says, well, I guess I should try and train a little bit. And All Might says, how about I train you? What is your name again? Young Midoriya. Or, well, that's what my mother calls me. Me, the name Deku has always sat in my mind. And All Might says, you do know that the name Deku means useless, right? And Deku says, not in my eyes. As he looks up towards the sky and smiles. As he looks back at All Might and says, well, how should we train? And All Might says, how about we go to Omaha Beach where you can clean it up? Deku says, sure, why not? As he goes to the beach, and All Might is just dumbfounded. The last time he saw this beach, it was nasty. There was trash everywhere. Piles and piles of rusted cars. What happened? And Deku says, oh yeah, did I forget to mention that I already cleaned this place up? And All Might says, how'd you do it in such little time? Deku says, what do you mean? It was really easy. It only took me like a day. No, not even a day. Maybe a mere couple seconds. And All Might says, a mere couple seconds? You're kidding. And Deku says, yeah, it was really easy. And All Might says, you have to be lying. You said you were quirkless. How could you do something like this? And Deku says, honestly, me myself, I do not know. So, yeah. And All Might says, well, I guess we can already get to the sparring. So, Deku realizes that he can't use even 1%. So, Deku dials down his power to, like, 0.0000000000000.1%. So, Deku dodges All Might's punch. To All Might, he didn't even see Deku move. In All Might's eyes, he just punched Deku. And then Deku appears by All Might, like right next to All Might, and Deku clenches his fist and says, Detroit Smash! As he punches All Might, breaking All Might's face. Literally breaking his jaw, his teeth, just shattering All Might's skull as All Might is flung into several palm trees and into the sand. Deku says, I didn't dial down my power enough. All Might, it was just KO'd. One punch, KO'd. Deku walks over to All Might as he starts scanning his injuries, and he didn't realize how strong he was. He knew he was strong, but he didn't know that he was this strong. So All Might places his hand on All Might as his eyes turn white, and his hand starts to glow. All Might's injuries aren't instantly healed, as if nothing happened. And then a small bed of flowers pops up under All Might as All Might starts to wake up. All Might says, what happened? It feels like I got hit by a million Detroit smashes all in one. And Deku says, a villain threw a boulder at you. Yeah, it was a boulder. And the heroes nearby quickly got him. They called an ambulance, but I told them you were fine. And All Might says, where's the boulder? And then Deku says, they took that as evidence. And they asked me if you wanted to press charges, but because you were, KO'd or knocked out, they couldn't ask you. So, yeah. All Might gets up and says, I'm alright. As he coughs up blood. Deku just kind of whispers to himself, I thought I healed him fully. And then Deku takes one more quick scan as Deku's eyes turn white as he finds one spot that he forgot about that was on his chest. Deku walks up to All Might and asks him, what happened to your chest? And All Might says, what do you mean about my chest? I am completely fine. Deku says, no, lift up your shirt. And All Might does what Deku says, and he lifts up his shirt to reveal a humongous little crater where All Might was punched. Deku says, very softly whispers, I didn't do that, did I? And All Might says, I guess I should probably tell you, because you found out the truth. Don't know how, but you found out the truth. I was in a villain fight that scarred me. And All Might tells Deku about the fight against All for One. And Deku didn't know about this. And then All Might decides to tell Deku about One for All. Deku says, why are you telling me this? I mean, I already knew this from the beginning. And All Might says, what? And Deku says, yeah, I'm a creator and a destructor. And then Deku quickly covers his mouth and says, "No, I didn't say anything. Never mind. I didn't. What? What's One for All? What?" All Might gets really suspicious and asks Deku what he is, or who he is, and what his quirk really is. And Deku says, well, I guess I let it slip. I am Deku, God's right-hand man, basically, other than Jesus. Jesus was born before I was awakened, but what happened was, several years ago, you know that meteor that hit Japan? That was me. God awakened me because quirks had finally stepped up to the plate. And quirks were never supposed to be a thing. And maybe asking, what does this have to do with creation and destruction? Well, I am the god, or angel, to say, of destruction and creation. Keyword, Deku. All Might doesn't believe him, so Deku says, will you believe me if I show you this? And All Might says, show me what? And then Deku turns his power to max, and the entire world starts shaking. top tier earthquakes hit every single major city, every single country. Tsunamis appear everywhere. The world has gone into chaos. And Deku says, I am Deku. As everything stops, the shaking stops. Everything that was destroyed is immediately replaced with life. Luscious fields of flowers, trees sprouting out of nowhere, buildings repairing themselves. All Might is shaken. The whole world is shaken. They were just hit by a surprise earthquake, surprise tsunami, surprise tornado, surprise everything. And then everything's just fixed all of a sudden. Everyone's shaken. All Might says, I need time to think about this. Then Deku says, wait. As his hand starts glowing and his eyes turn white. As All Might starts to get really scared, he says, don't worry. Then All Might just feels all warm. As if his mentor had just hugged him and said, everything's going to be alright. As if his mother hugged him. As if his father hugged him. He just felt warm and safe. As Deku puts his hand on All Might's wound, All Might doesn't even feel his hand on there. As Deku takes it off and All Might looks down at it, and it's gone. It's completely gone. It's healed. All Might is dumbfounded, but he looks to see where Deku was, and Deku's nowhere to be found. So, the day of the entrance exam comes. And Deku aces, like he destroys the test. Literally, he gets the best score out of anyone. And then, it's finally time. Dang it, man. Dang it. For the entrance exam. So, Deku, is, just kind of sitting there. He's ready for it to go on. And then he sees a girl. He's never seen her before, but he feels like he's seen her before. He doesn't know where. It's like deja vu, but he's never seen this girl before. He starts to walk up to her when a blue-haired boy stops him and says, "You shouldn't distract her." And one of Deku's eyes turns black as the boy is immediately stricken with the worst fear imaginable. He starts backing up, and he drops to the ground as he screams. The doors open, and Deku immediately snaps. And every single robot in every single row, all of them have just been turned to dust. And then, where they were, sprouts trees with flowers. Deku says, "I'm pretty sure I just won," as he walks away. The blue-haired boy is shaking, as he knows the reason why all the robots were turned to dust was because of that kid. He drops to the ground and gets in beetle position. All the heroes that were watching notice this, and they all are asking each other, was that really the boy's strength? This kid, we need to make sure that he becomes an excellent hero. We cannot allow the villains to get a hold of a kid with this much power. Not even any hero, not even All Might could destroy all of those robots simultaneously. And then Where's that kid gone? As Deku's just walking out, he gets home and tells Inko, I passed. And Inko asks, what do you mean? You haven't even gotten your report back. And Deku says, yeah, but I already know I passed. And Inko says, well, when it gets back, and I know for sure you've passed, how about we go out for some dinner? And Deku says, sweet, can't wait. So then the report card gets back. It says that Deku has gotten a 1,000,000 point ratio in that he has been accepted into every hero school in the world, including UA. So Inko is just dumbfounded on how strong and how capable Deku is of becoming a hero, even without a quirk. She starts crying as she hugs Deku. Deku smiles and hugs her back, and she says, do you want Chinese food? Deku says, no, I was thinking more of American food, like cheeseburger or something. And she says, alright, let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to leave it off for this episode. And if you guys were wondering why those pictures were blurred out, that's because those were my face. That was my face. That was my face. Those were my faces. So, yeah. That's why they were blurred out. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to join my Discord to know when I'm going to be recording What If Deku Was Godzilla Part 2 and any other what ifs I do. Link will be in the description. And remember, one subscription doesn't take long, just takes a couple seconds. It's free, and it gets me one step closer to a pie in the face. So yeah, make sure you have post notifications on, and I'll see you all next time. Peace